I'm trying to figure out if he's single.
He said what?
He said something about I took the wedding ring off her.
I didn't pick that up.
Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover as we got more that come months after rapper Mickey Facts made some wild claims about how Eminem is not a battle rapper. A post that sparked huge backlash for Mickey Facts back then, and we got to hear from veteran battle rapper about these claims, which we'll get to in a moment. And when it comes to the commotion that hit the hip-hop space since J. Cole revealed the release date for the Fall-Off and also Track 2 Disc 2, we got a reaction from Kendrick's associate DJ Head that's got hip-hop fans shook at the moment, and we'll end it today with Stat Quo revealing how he was involved in the production process of Eminem's biggest single of the decade so far, all while Eminem's older hits are out here surprising fans.
How is this possible?
Don't know.
And a few months ago, hip-hop fans couldn't believe it when rapper Mickey Facts woke up and decided to share this inflammatory post about how Eminem was not a battle rapper. And we got to hear from veteran Poison Pen, and he shut it down.
He has valid points within that. What he said was kind of right, but it's not right. Because Eminem obviously is not a battle rapper by the criteria that we utilize today. But you can't retroactively change the rules of something how it was back then because it's not how it is today. That doesn't make sense. So to say he wasn't a battle rapper is utterly ridiculous when he got his notoriety from Scribble Jam, from Rap Olympics, from battling on the corner, as we spoke on last time. Like, he was all sorts of battle rapper. Fuck you mean? Is he battle rapper in the sense of how battles are structured today? No. Because the battle format that exists today just did not exist at that time. But you can't say that. That's like saying Muhammad Ali ain't a fighter because he don't get down laws on no MMA shit.
Basically the football equivalent of acting like top flight football in England started in 1992, all because that was the start of the Premier League format, or like the European Cup didn't exist until the UEFA Champions League in 92. So formats may change, but that doesn't mean we get to change history. And Poison Pen continued.
It's like, yo, bro, it took him to get to this. Like, you feel me? Like, it's two different things. But to say that he wasn't a battle rapper is utterly ridiculous because Eminem was an active battle rapper that was actively smoking shit. It's just that the format of battling was different and the goals at the time were also different because whereas now there is a battle rap industry where people can make a living battling, almost like professional sports almost. You know what I'm saying? So people can just battle and make a living. And I know that's what he was alluding to when he said that, but you know, that just didn't exist at that time. The battle format changed, but he was still a battle rapper with a lengthy history of battle. And there's more than one way to battle. You understand what I'm saying? So is he a battle rapper like Hollow the Dawn? No. But people battle in ciphers, people battle on wax, people battle on stage. There's wild different ways to battle. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't battle how people traditionally battle today. No. But that doesn't mean that he wasn't a battle rapper in his heyday because he 100% was.
Well said.
And truth be told, even Mickey Facts later admitted back then that he worded his tweet poorly, but I take it he was also looking to go viral when he chose to word it that way. But what are your thoughts? And we got Kendrick's associate DJ Head drop a generational stinker on the Effective Immediately podcast during their reaction to J. Cole's rollout, and it started well.
I don't like when rappers do this.
What?
I know he's been teasing that this is his last album for a while. Like but then like they get the bug again, they start rapping again, and it kind of ruins what was supposed to be the thing. And Jay-Z did it first, as far as that. He's the first rapper to retire to me in my life that I remember. And then later on, after that, he dropped another album. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I actually believe J. Cole, but I also really, really want this album to be like the shit. Like, if it's going to be your last album, I want it to be like the best album you ever made in your life.
I think it is.
You think so?
I think this is going to be his best album. If the rest of the project is anything like track 2, disc 2, the narration, the just the concept of it, everything they talking about, I think that this is going to be that. I think that if he's giving us his last album, we're going to find out what he been doing when he disappeared, how he's been living, what he's been going through mentally, and why this is his last album. Because did you see the beginning of the little paragraph on it?
The thing he wrote.
And he says that he's basically working towards, like, it says something about basically I'm doing everything on here that I couldn't do on my first album. Yeah. I'm doing it on my last album. So I think that we're going to get a lot of venting.
But things went off the rails when they got to the part about track 2, disc 2.
I'm trying to figure out if he's single.
What?
He said it.
He said what?
He said something about I took the wedding ring off her. You didn't hear that part?
Hell no.
Took the wedding ring off her, and then he talked about being in the club with, how y'all be with the hoes.
Y'all. I be at the house.
Oh, that bitch is not watching the show.
You gotta take the U and the S. I didn't pick that up because I don't have the supreme rapper brain that you have. I did hear the part where he said about the ring, but I didn't put that together. I thought it was like maybe I'm thinking too deep, and maybe I give J. Cole too much credit, but I'll be thinking everything as a metaphor.
That's what I was telling Nate earlier, that because what I want to stop doing is thinking so deep into the stuff, because it's like I'll be thinking something means this and it don't. But he literally says, I took the ring off of her. Like, he says that, and then he talks about being in the club. Another theory that people are having, and this one Nate just brought up as well, is he rapping in reverse?
Oh, I gotta read the lyrics because I just listened to the song a few times.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta read the lyrics to know. Like, I'm advanced, but I gotta read the lyrics reverse to see if that's what the fuck is going on.
Well, it's him. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's him. It's just no different than all this stuff that we thought Wale was talking about, and he wasn't.
And he wasn't.
That's
what I'm saying, bro. Like,
it's like it gets so deep.
Sometimes he'd be like, something, and I'm like, oh, that means it. He's like, no, it means something. It's like, okay, well, my bad. I'm thinking that everything's a fucking double entendre.
Is this a prank?
And boy, that was a horrible look for DJ Head, and users have been going off on social media. For a rapper known to be extremely proficient and intellectual, Kendrick Lamar, there ain't no way in hell that battle would have been objectively analyzed from what I just watched. Good lord, talking about, of course, like a MFer. And some are wondering if perhaps DJ Head was doing it on purpose. I'm pretty sure Cole wasn't trying to say that he's single while rapping his life in reverse order, from death to birth. Facepalm emoji. Please, somebody tell me that they are trolling for engagement, and it is clear that they weren't actually paying attention to the lyrics before the podcast aired, and this came across as lazy, and users kept going. So when he said his bank account was empty, did that really mean his bank account is empty? Also, when he got to the part of him not being signed as an artist, that means the deal didn't really happen, huh? Thinking, crying, and facepalm emojis. And when it comes to how hip-hop media has reacted to Cole's rollout, it has been quite turbulent. It is quite the compilation we have right now.
Yo, Cole, bro, like, we fuck with you and everything, but like, you a vegan rapper, bro.
He's no longer allowed to talk greasy. Can't say that you're better than everybody. No rapper wanted with you.
He was talking like he wanted war. When war came, he decided he didn't want to smoke, which I respect. I have no problem with him backing out the rap battle, but you can't still act like you competing to be the #1 guy when you had a chance to directly engage. That is true. And you said, nah.
Justice will come soon enough.
For better or worse.
And we got to hear from Stat Quo about his involvement in the production process of Eminem's Godzilla video with Cole Bennett.
This particular song today, though, actually has an incredible third verse because this guy's like rapping out of his brain. To me, one of the greatest rappers of all time. It's Godzilla by Eminem featuring Juice WRLD. And why it was such a monumental song and moment for me is because I started out as an artist signed to Eminem and Dre. And I transitioned from that, working under DJ, learning how to, become a manager and an executive in the industry. And I worked with Cole Bennett for years with Lyrical Lemonade, and DJ called me one day. I guess Paul reached out about doing the video for the song. And if you didn't know, Cole kind of like really helped breaking Juice WRLD, you know what I mean? So through DJ had a suggestion that Cole should do the video. DJ reached out to me. DJ actually connected me and Paul, which connected all of us back together, because these people were like really my family, and like I love these guys at Shady. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for Shady. And then so we go to the video shoot, and Cole does the treatment, and I just remember being there, and then Dre comes, and it was just like all my worlds just came together. And then they got to see me, because they knew me as Stat Quo the rapper. These people got to see me as, you know, where I had graduated to be a full-blown executive and manager, and being in that situation. And then also I know what a big a fan that Cole was of Eminem, and to see where he had come from in his career, where like in the beginning starting out, you know what I mean, and to where he had got to a level to even do a video with somebody of Eminem status, and then the video just came out super crazy, and I think the song got over 1 billion streams and it's got over 1 billion views on YouTube. It was one of my greatest days of my career, I can't even lie. Dre walk in and see me, like he was surprised, because he had no idea that I had any affiliation with Cole. I don't run around like talking about the things I did. And M actually spazzes on the third verse of that song. He goes crazy. That verse is ridiculous. And so it was just a dope moment. I'll just never forget that.
And this sparked reactions like, I remember hearing Stat for the first time on the re-up, and he immediately became one of my favorites. This dude got some bangers. It is good to know he's still in the game, even if not dropping new music. And Stat Quo has expressed that he is thankful for all the positive reactions. And this is news to me, because I had no idea that he went the music exec route, to the point that he was involved in the production process of Godzilla. And something wild is happening in the US right now. Eminem's Curtain Call moved nearly 20,000 units this week in the US. And what is the reason behind this boost?
Don't know.
But I'm sure Eminem's team isn't complaining about this for an album that dropped in 2005 that's already diamond certified. And speaking on diamond albums in hip-hop, we got some great jokes under this report about how Eminem and Tupac are the only rappers with multiple diamond albums that sparked reactions like, the first, overrated, the second, timeless. Nobody gets nostalgic for those old Eminem albums.
You serious?
And I was a teenager that loved them back in the day, but trying to listen to the Marshall Mathers LP 25 years later is almost unbearable. Eminem's show worse. And if you don't know, Eminem's old albums are outstreaming every rap album from that era till this day, and only 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying has been able to hang on with those older Eminem albums from that era, and nothing else comes close. Hence why it is peak comedy to see someone say that nobody's checking for Eminem's old albums. And look, there's nothing wrong with just saying that you don't like M's music, but saying nobody's checking for his old stuff goes beyond personal opinion. It is objectively false when he's doing better than pretty much every rapper from the late 90s / early 2000s. And that will be all for today, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.